What is good with y'all? It's your boy Chris, and we're back on Spurs Spotlight with another banger.
Yo, y'all gonna stop coming in my live talking about this Victor dude, bro. We hooping this year. Y'all gonna see.
Alright team, let's get it. Today we're going to be tuning into the Run It Back podcast. We have two different segments from them, or two different clips where they're talking about Wemby. One of them has GG Jackson, who's actually in the NBA right now. He plays for the Memphis Grizzlies, if y'all didn't know, and I think he's injured, so get well soon, GG Jackson. But he has some praise for Wemby. He says Wemby is going to be the greatest player to ever play the game. Run It Back will be keeping up with rising stars like Victor Wembanyama and Gregory Jackson all NBA season long, starting October 14th. What do they mean they're going to be keeping up with stars like Victor Wembanyama? Are they going to interview Wemby, or are they just going to be like tuning into what he does? I'm pretty sure this means they're just going to stay up to date on like his stat lines and whatever. But y'all let me know down below in the comments if y'all know exactly what that means. But the Run It Back podcast has Michelle Beetle. I know she's a Spurs fan. Lemon Pepper Lou Williams, and Chandler Parsons. So yeah, without wasting too much time, let's go ahead and get into this clip. As always, we got the B headphones, and let's see what GG Jackson has got for us.
I was in 6th grade. I played for Team USC Unleashed. It was like a big AAU team that was put together here.
If you know, you know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pause it that fast into the video, but if you know, after this, he's gonna go down, give it to Vassell. Vassell's gonna lob it up, and he's gonna do that crazy alley-oop finish or whatever. So shout out. Let me replay this because I'm already pausing.
I was in 6th grade. I played for Team USC Unleashed. It was like a big AAU team that was put together here in Columbia. And
why are we showing this?
We played,
just because it's a moment.
That was one of the plays he talked trash to me. But we played this Canadian team, and they was lying about their ages. So that was like the only closest thing I got to Wemby until I got to play him. And I will say, this is very, very biased, but to me, he's gonna be the greatest player to ever play this game, in my opinion.
Why do you think so?
Yeah.
This might be the first time I've heard an NBA player say this. Nobody else has said this about Wemby, who's in the league, right? Wemby is going into his second year. You know how good of a rookie season you had to have for this not to be an insane take, or them to laugh just straight in your face? We're talking about a 20-year-old player right now. For this to even be a serious conversation, like something you could say without getting laughed at, is pretty insane if you think about it. But let's see why GG Jackson says that Wemby's going to be the GOAT.
Yeah, why?
Tell us some of the intangibles. Why you think so?
Cause I was a hater when he came in. I'm like, oh, he's not too strong. Well, what does he do against bigger big? He just blows bottom. I said his handle wasn't that crazy. They gonna poke it. He's doing sham dodge from the 3-point line, ending up at the layup. I said he couldn't shoot that good. He fast break transition, pulling up from volleyball line. So he literally has everything. The only thing that can stop him is himself. And how complacent he gets, or like how hungry he is for. And from the looks of it, you know, those overseas guys, they don't really take things lightly. So he's coming for it all.
GG is speaking nothing but facts. And for him to even admit this, that he was a hater at first, is crazy. He's even giving him props after Wemby was talking trash to him. I can't even imagine Wemby talking trash. Like, what is he saying? I mean, sometimes he could get a little loose with the curse words, so maybe it can get a little spooky. Leave down below in the comments, what do y'all think Wemby is saying when he trash talks? I think GG hit it spot on when he said the only person that could stop Wemby is Wemby, and how complacent he gets. But we know Wemby's mentality. He's got that dog mentality. I'm excited to see how he comes for year 2. On to the next clip. So for this one, GG Jackson isn't in it, but Michelle Beetle says that Victor Wembanyama will be the GOAT, and Chandler Parsons believes Wemby is already a top 10 player in the NBA. As of right now, there might be some people ahead of Wemby, top 10. I think he's top 15 as of this exact moment, but definitely in the season. Like, as the season gets rolling, he's going to be top 10 for sure. Defensive player of the year, easy. And whatever he does on the offensive end is just going to be a bonus, because we saw him come in and average 20 points. I think that could jump to a solid 27. And those are top 10 player numbers if you ask me. As for Michelle Beetle's take, I agree with her. You know, I'm a biased Spurs fan, so I'm not gonna go against this take at all. I'm rooting for Wemby to be the GOAT, but I guess we're just gonna have to see. Let's hop into this clip and see what they say about Wemby. I wonder what Lemon Pepper Lou's gonna say, if he's gonna contest their argument.
Make an argument for Chris Paul being the most valuable up there, because he will be in charge.
We'd love to hear this.
Of being the architect and the help and the catalyst for Wemby to take just yet another step in what ultimately will be the greatest player of all time, probably. So that's a lot of value over there.
She is a biased Spurs fan. We know Michelle Beetle is a Spurs fan. I'm not mad at it. I'm not angry at it. She's just like me. I would say the same thing if I was on that platform. Wemby's gonna be the GOAT. So shout out Michelle Beetle.
There.
You know what's funny is this says, can CP3 get Wemby to be a top 10 player? Newsflash, he already is a top 10 player. He is that good. He is that much of a game.
But listen, last year Wemby didn't get the opportunity to have these plays so easily. Like, you have to respect this mid-range. Chris Paul has made a living in that mid-range. That puts Cole Anthony in the position he has to choose, and you got a 7-footer coming down lane.
God.
Look at Wagner.
Yeah.
You have no idea what to do. I think this is going to be a great 1-2 punch for the San Antonio Spurs. And also, if they can get Vassell to get going.
Look, he's one of the best.
He said Basil. Michelle, correct him. We know you know how to say Vassell. Tell him how to say Vassell, please. We don't expect you to. That's why you got pages like Spurs Spotlight out here. Lou Will, come watch some Spurs Spotlight videos. You gonna get out of my life talking about this Vassell dude.
Pick and roll players of all time, and now you put him with Wemby, who's going to just his length with him rolling, their wings with Keldon Johnson, Vassell, those guys. I love their rookie too. So like they do have the pieces to continue to develop and to grow.
Playoffs, maybe?
They'd be a really good
Play
7
in.
seed.
We're gonna do that this year.
really good
Playoffs
7
or
seed.
play in.
They're really a 7 seed. Lou Will said the Spurs are a 7 seed. I don't think the Spurs will end up as a 7 seed. I think they'll be more around the play-in if they can make the play-in, because the West is just so stacked. I don't know. I would like to see it, but it could go one of two ways. We can either end up with a high-end draft pick, or we can be in the play-in. I want to get into the play-in. Hopefully, some teams will regress, and that'll open up a spot for us to sneak in that play-in. Let me know what y'all are thinking down below.
It would be a huge success for them to even make the play-in, I think.
I agree.
Okay, so we'll shoot for playoffs. And then if they make the play-in, it's a big
Shoot for the
thing.
stars.
Those are two good takes. I'll proudly stand behind. But y'all leave it down below in the comments. What do y'all think? Will the Spurs make the play-in? Will the Spurs make the playoffs? Will Wemby go down as the greatest player of all time? I'm curious to see what y'all think. But as always, make sure to leave a like. As always, subscribe. We're on the road to 1K. Appreciate all the support. And until then, it's your boy Chris here on Spurs Spotlight, and I'm out. Peace.